Rising, y'all. So another day, another extern. I am preparing my breakfast, which is just going to be a Panera bagel and some avocado. So I'm cutting up my avocado right now. It's 8:53, so I literally have like 7 minutes. I'm only 5 minutes away. I just wanted to get a little breakfast in, because normally if I don't have breakfast, then by the time 11 o'clock hits, I'm like starving. So yeah, I went ahead and I also packed myself a little lunch. We're just having I packed some popcorn, I packed my birria noodles. I also had that last night, and it's really good. But definitely by the time I finish all of the ones that I bought, I'm probably gonna be over it. So yeah, this is my Panera bagel with the avocado, and it's practically avocado toast. It's just like a sweet version, so I really like it. So good. All right. It's definitely time to hit the road, y'all. So good. So yeah, it's definitely time to hit the road. So I will talk to you guys in a bit. Hey y'all, so I'm back from my externship, and oh my gosh, it was such a long freaking day. It was such a long day because it was like there was not that many patients. It was kind of slow, which I can't say I'm surprised, because it is a Friday. I don't know if that really takes into account anything, but it was just so freaking extremely slow today. And my feet hurt from freaking standing in one place. My brain hurts from all the freaking conversation. During lunch, I decided to kind of look up different medical assisting jobs in the area that I plan to move to. And it's not looking too hot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not looking too freaking hot. I don't know if I should just keep a lookout. But there's not that many available jobs for medical assisting, and plus they're not paying as much as I was hoping. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna let it like discourage me, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that kind of made me feel like some type of way. Because it's like, for me to have like, okay, to be honest, to be fair, I did jump into this without really, I just saw 555. So to be honest, I did jump into this without really doing enough research and stuff like that. I just wanted to get somewhat of a higher wage, which technically that's what I got. I got exactly what I asked for. But it's just crazy because say for example, right? It's hard. Like, unless you can really like predict the future, it's really hard to like figure out, like, say for example, right? I tell you guys I want to become a therapist. Now, are therapists going to be in high demand in the next 6-7 years, once I am done with my freaking PhD and I actually become a freaking doctor and a freaking actual practicing therapist? Will therapy be in demand? For one. For two, on top of it, will it be in demand? For two, will it be something that is actually good pay? For two, would it be something that's actually good pay? And then for three, with things like BetterHelp and things that are trying to make therapy like more accessible, which I do believe therapy should be more accessible. I do believe that therapy should be more like, I feel like people should have more access to therapy. But the thing is, when you give like access to, when you give like all inclusive type of access to therapy, then it kind of lowers the actual value of therapy. Now, therapy will always have value, but the actual monetary value of therapy is going to go down if it makes, if we make it more like accessible. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make it so that you guys understand. So it's like, I do still want to become a therapist, but it's like there has to be a way that I can accelerate this whole thing, because I just feel like in, say, like 10 years time, therapy is not going to be as like expensive as it was, back in the day. And because normally when people back in the day say, oh, I have a therapist, or I go see my therapist, it's like, unless they're connected to the medical system, unless they're connected to insurance companies that actually pay them, and like, say, like, patients pay the insurance, and then the insurance pays the provider, right, that's providing the care. In the event it's that type of like workout, in the event it works out like that, then it's different, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, like opening your own practice and saying like, hey, because most likely somebody who needs therapy isn't really gonna have like a whole lot of money. At least I don't want to think like that, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I can't predict the future, and I can't really, like, I mean, I can predict the future as far as like seeing where things are going. Like, people definitely need therapy, but as far as like, making a good living off of it, I don't think it's going to be something that is going to be like well paid, because there's a lot of people that are like, I've met them, I've ran into them. There's a lot of people who, even though it's a long ride, there's still a lot of people who want to become doctors, want to become surgeons, want to become, nurses and RNs and whatever, like, but they want to do it for the money. So, you do have to kind of have it in you to like want to like actually care for people and care about people. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. But I guess we'll just have to see. Like, I just wish there was like some sort of either accelerated way I can get from point A to point B, because then I would literally, like, at that point, I would just stack my money and pay however much I need to pay, stack my money up until the point where I can just pay for school my full ride, or just get a scholarship or whatever. And then I would literally just lock myself in the house or whatever, and just like lock myself away from the world, and just make sure I, focus on finishing on, all of my schooling, like as fast as I could possibly get it done, without having to wait for, this semester and this semester and that semester and whatever, like, so I need to look into that, because yeah, this whole medical assistant thing is definitely not going to be something that I'm doing long term. And I like it. I like the job. I like to be able to help people, but it's so limited to how much you can actually help people that I could definitely see myself like eventually falling out of interest. So I definitely want to like focus on like what the next step is, and like planning out the next step. So with all of that being said, I was actually looking into becoming a medical assistant, but within the military, because how I was talking about yesterday, or was it yesterday? I don't know. The other day, how I was talking about how I'm going to look into getting a second job, so that job can pay my rent, so that way I don't have to worry about that, and I can use my main job to, stack my money. Well, with the military, they actually pay for like pretty much everything. They pay for, I don't know exactly what the benefits are, but I've dated somebody who was actually in the Air Force or in the Army, one of the two, and they literally had their whole rent paid for, and they were driving like, a newer car, because they have all of this surplus money. Like, usually like your rent for most people is a third, if not a half of your income. So if I can eradicate my rent by joining the military but not having to like actually be on the front lines, you know what I mean, then why not, you know, get the benefits, be there for however long I need to be there, plus you get job security because you actually have to sign a contract to, you know, for the most part to be there for at least, I want to say it's 2 to 4 years, something like that. So I'm definitely going to look into that because I need job security and I need to eradicate my rent. So those are two main things. And then plus I want to travel, so I might be able to even travel on top of that. So yeah, that might be fun. That might be a fun thing for me, and I'm definitely going to look into that. And then I'll update you guys in either tomorrow or, you know, sometime after I'm done looking into that. So yeah, right now it is 6 o'clock. Like I mentioned before, I know I did a lot of the rambling just now, but that's just my thought process for the day. As far as like the rest of the day, I'm just gonna chill out. I still have to edit my vlog from yesterday, so for the most part I'm just gonna chill out, and then I'm probably going to get some dinner at Target. Probably call it a night early too, so I'm probably just going to edit the vlog, post the vlog, go get dinner, heat it up, and head to bed so I can get some extra Z's in, because after my externship tomorrow I'm gonna be headed to the city over so that I can, you know, continue working and doing all of that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so also another thing I wanted to like quickly touch on is that I've been daily vlogging for like the past, I want to say 4 to 5 months, because we're on like daily vlog 100, and like this will be daily vlog 101 or 102, something like that. This will be daily vlog, I think, 102. I don't necessarily know if I want to continue with the daily vlogging because I don't think it's like really helping my channel. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just like vlog certain like important parts of my days, and then once it starts to reach like 20 minutes or so, then I'll post it and kind of make it like a whole episode. So let me know what you think. Like, do you prefer a daily vlog that way, like you have? Because like me personally, I like people who daily vlog. I like people who post like once a day or once every other day, or like once every 2 days, at least once every other day, so that way it gives me something to watch, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like personally, but I just feel like these vlogs are kind of getting redundant. You know, like you guys see me kind of doing the same thing all the time. So I don't know if like I should just do like weekly vlogs and kind of just, you know, film little bits of my day every day instead of just doing daily vlogs, because I feel like with weekly vlogs it might be a little bit more jam-packed with more interesting stuff versus just me talking to the camera. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.